Yes guys, so in this video I'm going to talk about the number one reason why most of you lot don't have self-discipline. Now I'm going to break it down and I'm going to tell you why people have a lack of self-discipline and how to overcome it and how to actually be disciplined with your life. So the reason why most people are not disciplined is because they have a lack of self-respect for yourself. So this is your own body, mind and soul. Think of it as your life being in three separate parts: the mind, the body and the soul. And now I want you to write down those three categories and write down the things that you do with each of them. So with your mind, what do you do? How do you improve your mindset? With your body, what do you do? Is the actions you do good for your body or bad for your body? And for your soul, are the actions, if you are a religious man, are they the actions you do good for your soul or bad for your soul, right? Write it down in a notepad or your journaling book and write these things down, and I guarantee you it will make a lot more sense on what life is and discipline. Because essentially what discipline is doing the things you don't want to necessarily do, but you know it's good for you. So, for example, if you want to go to the gym but you don't feel like it, but when you actually go to it, that's actually discipline. When you do the hard work that your body, your brain doesn't want to, and you still go and do it, that's called discipline, right? It's doing the hard stuff even when you don't want to do it. Now, I know that we need to stop, as humans, stop wasting our life and stop waiting on others to tell us what to do. We need to take control of our own lives instead of waiting for that external motivation, for that someone out there to tell you, oh, you should go to the gym and should motivate you. This should be within yourself. Yes, I'm not saying it's bad. I'm saying it's good to get someone to motivate you, but then to continuously keep going, that's when discipline, and that's when it's all about you as a person, right? Now, I know it's easier said than done, but here is one way to be ultra productive and disciplined with your time and your life. Write a plan the night the night before, and journal the night before. Now, what planning does is sets you a timetable and tasks for you to do, so you don't wake up in the morning absolutely clueless of what to do, right? And when you plan, right, here's something I recently figured out. When you plan, do it bit by bit. So I do a morning plan, an afternoon plan and an evening plan, right? Sometimes I struggle to, if I just write a whole plan out for the whole day, sometimes I find I don't do some of the tasks that I want to achieve. So always set a morning task and do the task in the morning and complete that with 100% focus and attention. Then for your afternoon, you write it down. This could be done the next day. You write down your afternoon after you do your morning tasks, your afternoon task, what you want to achieve in that period of time. And your evening is what you're going to do in the evening. Now, I've done this recently and I found it a lot more easier. And I find that myself, I am able to do these tasks much more easier. And it becomes easier because they're much more manageable, much more doable. Instead of writing one big thing, you break it down into smaller chunks and pieces. And that's how you plan out your day. And for journaling, it's a time to gather your thoughts and opinions on how you did during your day and reflect on what went well and what went bad and what you can work on and what you've improved on, essentially. This links to Stoicism, which is a new video which will be posted soon. So make sure you're subscribed so you know, and click the notification button so you know when the video comes out. And remember that every action you do is either respect for yourself or disrespect to you. So it's all up to you. That's all I'm going to say. You either eat that junk food, you are disrespecting your body. You eat that nice salad, that fruits, vegetables and all that kind of good stuff. That's respect to yourself. You respect your body. You know that, and you understand that your body deserves better. Your body deserves much better. Your mind deserves much better. Your mind deserves rest, 8 hours of sleep, 8-9 hours of sleep. Your soul deserves better. Practice your religion. If you're not a religious man, then do something which calms you down, essentially, which brings you to your inner self, and that could be something such as meditation, right? And the reason why people are not disciplined is because they much rather receive the rewards now. They much rather reap the rewards. And when you got to think about it, are these rewards going to benefit me in 1 hour, 24 hours, and 1 week and 1 month? If it doesn't, then it's probably not going to benefit you. Alcohol, drugs, and partying will benefit you for, I don't know, a good 1 hour, and then you wake up the next morning with a headache and you don't feel like doing anything because you're tired, you're sober, and your whole day is counterproductive. You're not really productive and disciplined with your day, and then that's where it begins. So once you do one thing and you can't discipline yourself to reset your life and all that, once you keep doing these actions, you're gonna eventually see your life and that will go downwards, and that's what we don't want. We don't want that. So, and another thing is to really help you with discipline is to question yourself: is it going to benefit me in the long run? Always think the long run. Is this alcohol and drugs and video games going to benefit me in the long run? Probably not, unless you're a, I don't know for gaming if you're a top gamer, but even as my previous video said about video games, why video games are a waste of time, then it's probably not. Is going to the gym, eating healthy, and meditation and reading books going to benefit you in the long run? 100%. It may not be good for your, it may not be, pleasurable in the short run, but it definitely is really relaxing and pleasurable in the long run. And just remember that self-respect is the first priority. Respect your body, your soul, and your mind, and you will see massive positive impacts and changes occurring in your life. And remember, just be patient with it. So you're not going to overnight suddenly be the most productive guy in the world. It's going to take habits, it's going to take time, it's going to take days, weeks, depends on how disciplined you actually are with yourselves. And just in life with anything, you can achieve everything, but you just got to be disciplined, patient, hardworking, and the most important discipline. I'm going to say it over and over again on this channel. So yeah, that's my little tip on discipline, how we can be disciplined essentially, and just a background of why people are not disciplined. So if you guys enjoyed the video, obviously hit the smash button, the like button, sorry.